Good evening, tarot card readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to jump into this read. I am feeling really good. There is a movement, I guess you would call it, in the tarot world. As I'm sure you're all aware. Because you're pulling the same cards, right? There's, we're in the Scorpio new moon, which is a fabulous moon if you're willing to dive deep inside yourself and, do a little shadow work. High Priestess. Wow, these are some fast cards tonight. High Priestess in reverse. Knight of Swords. What is happening here? Like, I wasn't going to necessarily do this, but I guess we're going to do a little different spread here real quick. Let's see what we got. But there is a big transformation. No, you can't hang on there. In this tarot world. Spiritual growth. Moving into spiritual abundance. We'll see what Spirit is telling us here. Okay, so you guys are going through it now. You guys are going through it. In your past, very recent past, looks like you were dealing with a false person. You're dealing with a false person. You were wise to it. But it looks like it's, this looks like maybe a reconciliation. Somebody did you wrong. Somebody did you wrong here. And you have reconciled, actually. It looks like you have, or you are reconciling. You've got the High Priestess in reverse, Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. Then you have the Knight of Cups after that. Okay, then you have the Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So it's a 6-card spread now, I guess. That's what we're going to do tonight. Why is this High Priestess in reverse here? We'll just start. We'll just start at the beginning, right? What else? Where else is there to start? Okay, Ten of Wands is a clarifier there. Need another one for that. I think I see what's going on here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so there was a reconciliation. There were some secrets that were hidden. They were revealed, and you laid that to rest. Okay, whatever this reconciliation is, thankfully, it looks as though it was a true reconciliation. So the Knight of Swords, I believe, is you getting to it. And I did not want to take that reverse, but it was reverse, and I was going to flip it, and Spirit said no. I don't know why or how a reader can... I watch a couple readers who just refuse to take reversals. Now, I'm not going to knock anyone for their style, I guess. They are all doing very well for themselves. But reversal is key. A reversal card can be clutch. to the entire read. Even if it's just one reversal. I mean, we all know this, right? I don't even know why I'm getting into it, I guess. But I'm sorry, but to me, a reversal is you just have to take it, you know. Okay, so Knight of Swords clarified by the Sun in reverse, and the Empress. So it is you. You are an Empress. It's interesting because we do have the Moon and the Sun here. I always enjoy when they come together. To me, this seems like a, you know, like a twin flame. That just slipped out. I don't know. Call it what you want. Twin flame, soulmate. You know what it is and what it ain't. Now, big, huge misconception with the whole twin flame journey. Clarifying the Four of Cups here now. And I'm not going to get into all that. I mean, I've actually got goosebumps from head to toe. So I don't know if that means I shouldn't or should go into that. Oh. Okay. Now, clarifier here is the Eight of Cups. Normally, that's like, oh yeah, you're walking away from something, but then after that is the Three of Wands. So I believe what it is after this reconciliation, all these lies were revealed, then you were able to kind of move on from that. Okay, then you move into your current energy, the Knight of Cups, you know, which is a lovely energy, honestly. And, okay, I guess Sylvester wanted to be in my lap. So you have the King of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups, the Hangman in reverse, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's still a little bit of this. There's still a little bit of this lingering around. There's still a little bit of this, you know. Anytime there's any kind of secrets revealed, obviously, usually there's going to be there's a loss of trust in a relationship. There's going to be a loss of trust, and the trust has to be gained. If you're willing to, you know, put in the work, you got to put in the work. And if you thought it was hard to marry this person, yeah. Maybe this was I'm gonna leave this here, the Four of Pentacles, because I wasn't necessarily yet asking about the Two of Swords. So why is the Two of Swords here? Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Aunt Sis. Actually, didn't even know this card fell out. Okay, the Nine of Wands. Right. So there is yeah, I'm getting like just chills, goosebumps from head to toe. I don't know what that actually means, you know, at this point in my spiritual journey. I don't normally get these type of feelings when I'm in a read. I don't believe yet, but this is, I don't know what this is yet. So the Nine of Wands, we'll go ahead and get a couple more, or one more clarifier for the Two of Swords with the Nine of Wands. I got half a deck. It's too many cards. So, what, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about it yet. Okay, you know what? This is actually odd, okay? And this is where, you know, I'm a fairly new tarot reader, okay? I mean, and I am stuck in this tarot world, right? So I see these trends, I see these synchronicities in readers. You know, everybody's got their own style, everybody's got their own talk, everybody's got their own spreads. But to the ones that I follow that are, you know, and you always know when a reader's intuitive or not. Whether the story resonates with you or not, you know when the story's resonating with somebody that they're tapping into. I mean, you just know. Even if it's not your story, you're like, okay, well, that person's really tapped into somebody's energy. And if you start reading the comments, you realize, okay, you know, it's legit. Now, I'm not going to lie to you here. I used to think this was one big fortune cookie. You know, a bunch of, we'll say hoo-ha. How about that? That's a good one, right? But I thought it was one big fortune cookie. I'm like, it's just a bunch of generalizations. I mean, this could hit for anybody in any particular thing, you know, especially when it comes to, oh, you're reading the signs, or, you know, oh yeah, you basically got everything in your charts almost, most people. Some people who have the double, triple, quadruple placements, then they don't. I have a few doubles, but anyhow, there's typically always a collective message. I mean, a general, collective, common denominator message. And it always seems to go together. When the cards change, they change for everybody. When the gang stalking was there, the gang stalking was everywhere. When the black magic was there, the black magic was everywhere. You know, and right now what has been going around is this new beginnings and endings, because yes, we are in the new moon in Scorpio, and we are the death card, and it is time to end some shit. Okay, and we are fabulous at ending shit, okay? Because here's the misconception about a Scorpio. And I'm just going to say, I probably already said it before, and maybe all my reads, hell, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you one thing right now. A Scorpio does not go around, okay, now I don't know, maybe there is some Scorpios out there that love to use their little powers for you know, for the wrong reasons. But in my experiences with any Scorpio I have ever ran into, they do not just sting you for no reason. Now, they may sting you thinking that they had a reason because things were misconstrued, whatever it was. But as a general rule for a Scorpio, we do not walk around with our stingers out and just test it on people, if you know what I mean. We don't just go around willy-nilly testing our powers out, just seeing what we can do, you know. But if you don't know, now you will know. And if you didn't know before and you're dealing with a Scorpio, let's hope you don't find out. Okay, because it's going to be a sting when we're crossed. We think we're being done wrong. We're not getting the proper reciprocity. Then you aren't stepping up to the plate, because a Scorpio will work to the bone. Okay? Blood, sweat, and tears, forget it. We don't even care about any of that. It's just work, right? So, but anyhow, this King of Cups energy is what's going on right now in the collective. There's a lot of love brewing, okay? And I'm a little mad at love right now, okay? So this King of Cups is coming around. I thought, okay, you know what? I think it is time. And so I've been kind of letting my guard down to myself. Okay, because we actually, I'm able to put guards up for myself, around myself, from myself. Okay, I don't know if this is something that people can typically do in any of the other signs, or if this is just, I don't know if I'm just talking crazy here, but I'm able to put my own guard up to myself, from myself. You know, because I've been reckless to myself. Now, I'm not talking about, self-harm or, cutting or any of that. I'm just saying. But anyhow, so this King of Cups energy has been everywhere recently. So what I think's happening here is, because of all of this that's happened, because like we've always heard, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. What the same goes for love, okay? What doesn't kill your relationship is going to make you that much stronger, okay? When the two of you can come together and make that type of commitment or recommitment, in this type of case here, recommitment, and actually do it, it's a beautiful thing. And you've already been through, even before these cards, you've already been through so much before this, because you had to, or you wouldn't have got to this point here, right? So there's always I don't even want to clarify what this situation is, because I see the end of it. So you already know this situation, and we don't need to figure any of that out. But because what you got going on over here is this King of Cups energy. And then you're moving into, okay, yeah, because you know what, I didn't even because you got the King of Pentacles here. See, so and this is, maybe I'm right in what I'm picking up here and what I'm feeling, and the Spirit, I think, is giving me the okay. But I think what this is maybe again I don't know whose story I am tapping into here, but this seems like a storyline, and maybe it's for a few of you out there, but this, I believe, is the Gambler. I think that this is you guys coming together and getting past this gambling issue. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting this. It's just weird. I've not ever. I don't even know if I guess I've seen a few reads pop up for some gambling. It's usually, sexual addictions. But I think this is just like straight up gambling, blowing money on some shit. But, and that's why I think the Four of Pentacles came. Because it's when I wasn't asking anything, and it just kind of flew out. Because then right here in the the Knight of Cups, was clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse, and then your Eight of Wands. And that's where I believe the conflict is still, the healing is still going on here, and I think it's about this money, because you were the King of Pentacles. Okay, so then I think right here is where you guys are kind of rebuilding. You're rebuilding your relationship. You're regrounding yourselves. You're regrounding your excuse me, your marriage or your partnership, whatever you got going on here. So then you guys are rebuilding your love as well over here. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I think this is you guys moving forward in your groundedness and in this new beginning that you have here. So we're going to see why this Knight of Pentacles is here, because I feel like that's you guys together moving, recouping from this loss that has been generated. And so I believe this Knight of Pentacles is you guys, picking yourself up off the floor, I guess, and you're getting back up on the horse. You're getting back up on the horse, and you're gonna get shit rolling again. And yeah, see, Knight of Pentacles. I just keep getting these chills, like wow. I mean, I can't even explain it. Why is this happening? It's like goosebumps to the extreme. Like I don't even know what this is. I don't feel like it's bad. I feel like it's just... Alright, what are we doing here, Spirit? What are you... What's happening here? We need another, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah. It looks like there's gonna be another small tower moment. I don't think it's gonna be a big one. Now, it didn't come out in reverse. It did not come out in reverse, which typically means a smaller tower moment. But I think this is a bigger than small. This is a medium. This is a medium tower moment that you're gonna have. You haven't had yet, but it's kind of the ups and downs of this rebuilding the foundation that's been destroyed, basically. You know, you guys basically got to start over. You know, you gotta recommit. You gotta rewrite the contract. You know what I'm saying? And in the process of doing this, there's the ups and the downs. So I think this is another one of the small downs. But the great news is, I mean, for you here is the final card is the Ten of Swords, which is another energy that's been around for a while. But again, I'm surprised the Death card's not out here. So why is the Ten of Swords here? Because, you know, it's the new moon. And maybe that's why I'm getting this rush of goosebumps. I mean, literally head to toe. I don't get it, but so why is the Ten of Swords here? Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, and Aunt Sis. What do we have? Why is the Ten of Swords here? That is too many cards, but that is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. You know what? I think I should take these. I mean, I know it's a lot. We got 5 cards here, but who cares, right? Because the Ten of Swords here being the endings, you know, I think you're going to be able to, I mean, I know you're going to be able to put all of this in the past, you know. Hopefully the gambler can forgive themselves and then be able to receive forgiveness from you. But you have the Queen of Wands here with then the Chariot. So you guys are moving forward, and you have the Ace of Wands here, which I believe is, you know, again, a thumbs up for this renewal, because then you have the Strength card, and finally the Three of Cups, like I said. So you guys are going to be able to celebrate the fact that you were able to make it past this. And you know, it's a lovely thing when two people, two adults, two mature adults can come together and actually admit their you know, downfalls, or where they went wrong. When and the biggest thing is when you can hold yourself accountable, when you can, you know, admit that you were wrong, that you were part of it, that you were, you know, whatever. But there has to be, it has to be both sides. You know, it can't be that you really want to get this worked out and the other person ain't willing to put the work in. They're saying that they want to, right? But then they're not doing this or not doing that. Okay? But it has to be a team effort, you know. Don't put it all on the other person. You know, don't put all the work on the other person, because you guys are people together. So you're there to support each other. So you can't just think that you're going to be able to throw them out there and trust them to be able to get it all figured out on their own. No, they need a cheerleader, right? They need support. They need And that's the other thing too. It's kind of like a sponsor to be there to help to keep them accountable. You know, not just make them accountable, but to keep them accountable to their promises. You know, to fight through the temptations, because they are going to be there. You know, so. But I think this is going to be a really good ending. Not to you guys, you know, but an ending to all of this jazz back here. Yeah, look, cause see, same as from last night. The Six of Wands, again, the Six of Wands energy, you know, again, that goes well with the Three of Cups. Okay, and this is again what I feel like this is the storyline, because there's again heavy water, heavy earth. Then there's, I mean, I'm not going to call out the individual signs, but you do have, this is a lot of heavy earth. And I mean, there is some fire in here, little fire, little air. But I'm really picking up you know, the two signs are going to be earth and water. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, obviously, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm not picking up much, I mean, of any of the other. I think this is just heavy earth and heavy water here. So let's get some, what do we want to grab from here? Yeah, it's true. We have family here. Bottom of the Reiki Oracle deck, so let us get one of these Oracle cards. What messages do we have? Words of advice. Something's still holding you guys back. Spirit don't want to talk yet. What's holding? What am I missing here? Spirit's telling me I'm missing something. Taurus. Spirit said I'm missing Taurus. I don't know why I had to say that. I don't know why I had to specifically say that. And Leo. I guess I wasn't quite in tune, is what the Spirit was saying, because I felt like my brain had like a brain freeze. Like, my brain was just like, if you've ever had that feeling of stunned after, you know, you're real close to a firework or something, you get a little kind of like a stun and you're almost like, there's nothing going on in your head at that second. This is like a brain dead moment. Yeah, so Leo Taurus energy here. Maybe that's just in the charts. Yeah, see, this is beautiful. And I think you guys have a kid together. Yeah, it seems like you have a kid together here. Because, you know, we had the family card at the beginning or at the bottom of the deck, and this is loving touch. Because like I said, you know, and that's what I feel here is where it's weird. It's almost like I could feel it like it's a bar graph, and the energy starts low here, the love and the affection, and then you can just kind of feel it grow, and it kind of feels like it's going up, up, and then it goes down a little bit, and it's going back up. Okay, but throughout all of this is what I'm getting at. You know, there's got to be that same love that you had in the beginning, because that love is still there. So tap into it. Okay. You know, maybe your person doesn't know a whole lot about self-love. Me being a man, I did not know or care about self-love because I just always assumed, of course I love myself, right? But you know, if you don't really know what that means, and if you, I mean, we all do know, or I hope that we all know a small amount of what love actually feels like. So, you know, if I felt that love for somebody else, then I should be able to then, right, feel that type of love for me. I should be able to give myself, you know, goosebumps. I should be able to drop my own stomach because of something that I was able to impress myself with, I guess. I don't know how else to, I guess, explain that. But, you know, this whole self-love is another thing that has, you know, the cards have kind of went into that. It's kind of like, oh, you know, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, riding a wave, riding a wave. Um, you know, and this is part of Taoism, and you know, riding the wave, kind of going with the flow. You know, this is the spiritual journey that you're going on. You know, this is all still, you know, this is a spiritual journey. You're going into the 5D. Um, so yeah, okay. Yeah, anger not. You know, anger not, which is not easy. I know from experience. You know, I fly off the deep end a little too much. I lost it on my son tonight. He, as old as he is, don't ask me how or why he still does this. He just took off running, playing tag in a parking lot, ran across the drive-through, trying to run away from his brother. And I don't know if I've screamed that loud in a few years. But it scared me, you know. I mean, I know how people come flying out of the drive-through, um, and then I continued to just lay into this kid, and I actually felt bad for him, and I'm like, well, I feel bad for him because this is me doing it, so I had to literally kind of, you know, bring myself center, you know, recenter myself, and just kind of calm down, you know, and explain the importance of not running, not just in a freaking driveway, but of course in the middle of a drive-through. People get their food and basically squeal their tire. At least I do, right? Because you've already been waiting forever. But anyways, just anger not. Try to find that, you know, the Zen. Try to find that that center, the balance. It's not going to be easy, you know. That's really, I guess that's kind of why I'm just really focusing, you know. Hmm, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. There's going to be a lot of, you know, a lot of crying, a Lots of healing. I mean, a lot of healing. And this is not going to happen overnight, obviously. It's not going to happen in 6 months either, I don't think. You know, this is going to take a few years to get, you know, back to your... back to where you were, kind of. Not, you know what I'm saying. So... Yeah, I did want to do a Black Moon astrology. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely... One of you is a Leo. One of you is definitely a Leo. For sure. And that's funny because I said there's only a little bit of fire in here. Because there is very little fire in here. But I guess just enough. But, you know, it's Leo, so that's all it took was, you know, that's a lot of fire for Leo. Too many cards. So what words of advice do we have from the universe? What words of advice, wisdom, do we have from the universe? Okay, we got 2. Aquarius, I know, and Grand Cross Provoker. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Don't, you know, and I've been guilty of this, going through situations, you know, because I've not ever had to deal with cheating and that kind of thing. It's really easy for this to come back to your mind and you to just to go off again all random, and you know the other person doesn't even know where it came from. Like you're just sitting there watching a movie and you just start going off at the mouth for whatever, you know, because your person's already going to feel bad enough. I mean, really, honestly, your person's already going to feel bad enough. So don't provoke the situation, you know. And it's not, you know, I can't. I feel awful. You know, I wish that there was more that I could do than just throw some cards on a table and try to help you understand or get through the situation. You know, it's unfortunate, but you know, again, it's still a beautiful thing to be able to work through it and work it out. You know, that's not unfortunate at all. The situation, sure. But because this person is your match, you know, there's no reason to throw this all away. This person is your match. Because we already had the Empress out here. Emperor on the bottom. I won't take it, but we'll see what you should do. How are you going to be able to... Yeah, okay, just so you speak your truth, you know, but do it in a very direct way, you know. Don't sugarcoat anything, obviously. I'm definitely not saying that. Don't give no, you know, no, what am I trying to say here? Don't let them think that it's okay and that, you know, oh, it's, you know, this happens to everybody, or, you know, no, it's not right. It still's not right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but you guys are going to have a lot of communication. You guys are really going to have, I mean, you're going to have some hours of conversation, you know, but it's still at the same time, this is going to even, you know, there's always blessings in disguises, right? I know that sounds cliche, but I feel like that whatever this is, you know, if it is the gambling thing, I don't know. I mean, it does feel like something about money loss here. You know, you got to really hold tight to your money. And then, you know, over here, because you got, I think this is where you lost. This is where you're going over the loss. But your love is Because see, you're picking, this is the beautiful thing about it, is this is how I know that you're evolved, because you are picking love over money. Because if you were so worried about the money that was lost, you would already have been gone. And or you will be halfway through this process and decide, screw it, I can't even get over the fact that now I can't go buy this, I can't go do that. Now I know why I couldn't buy these things. you know um, but instead you're picking love over money, and you're doing the right thing here to help somebody out. Because here's the thing is, you throw these people away, and then, okay, they're not healed and you're not healed, and then they go and do it to somebody else, and they don't know any better, and they're right back in the same boat, and they get thrown out by somebody else. Now, then you are damaged from this, and you never healed from it. You jump into the rebound and whatever, and then next thing you know, you are hurting that person because you've never healed from this situation. And then you also are always thinking that they're taking your money, right? So, I mean, you got to, help heal each other. Help support each other through this. Obviously you're not going to be able to fix anything of the other person, but, you guys are going to both have a lot of inner healing to survive from this. You because of the betrayal, and them because of the whole thing, right? So I just really feel like that you guys are going to be talking a lot, but then there's going to be a lot, there will be some rest, because again, we got double clarifier with the Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords here. So, as long as you can, like I said, it's going to be hard, because one word will trigger you. One word will trigger you, So this is where some new boundaries will need to be set. And maybe, you're already working on those things. But there's got to be a lot of big boundaries. I'm getting thick, heavy boundaries. So maybe the other person had control of the finances, and now that's going to have to go to you, as much as you don't want to do it. But you'll be able to have peace, I guess. So yeah, that's what I have for you, to just focus on your healing, and really moving into the Ten of Cups energy, or I'm sorry, the Page of Cups, so that you two can start over again. Start your climb back up the love ladder. I don't know where that came from. I just said it. Just climbing back up the love ladder, I guess. So you're going to have a lot of feelings involved. Cancer, I feel here. Maybe it's a Cancer you're dealing with. Maybe they got Cancer in their charts. But, this is going to be really tough for the both of you. And you're going to have, don't go running around, and try really hard not to, because this is another thing that's easy to get into. It's really easy to get into running and telling other people to try to help, it's one thing to run to some tarot readers and and blabbing all your story online. That's really your safer place, to be honest. You're safer there, blabbing your story, than to your best friend or your family. In some cases. Now, obviously, you'll know the family that's not going to, judge you or steer you the wrong direction. That'll really truly listen to you and give you sound advice, or at least the best advice they can give you. But in my experience, I have found that going to family with any type of relationship things, unless you know their strong background as far as their relationship is going currently in their life, like, you're better off. I mean, you get better advice from a fortune cookie. I mean, that's the real deal, because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna tell you just because, oh yeah, no, just yep, throw them in the trash because they don't want to see you hurt no more than you already are this very second. So they feel like if you stay with them one more second, that'll just be it. You know, they'll take your complete heart, soul, and everything, and there'll be nothing left of you but skin and bone. You know, and that's what your family worries about. They don't want you to get hurt no more, right? So just be careful who you're talking to, you know, because most of the communication, I mean, really, the all the communication. But again, you need somebody to reach out to. I get it, but you know, this is just you guys here. Now the celebration will be with others when you guys move past this and you get back on top, get back into the Nine of Pentacles, because you got the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Every time I say those two together, anyways, but this is, you know, I don't want to. I mean, it is beautiful. It's beautiful because it is a reconciliation. It's beautiful because it is you guys being able to be mature enough and adult enough to work through these things and actually truly tell each other, you know, how you're feeling, because, you know, oh, wow, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Maybe some of y'all are staying up really late a lot, which, I mean, I do myself, because it's almost bedtime. Yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, anyway, I'm used to it. But somebody, I mean, you guys are, you know, you're up a lot, even though this isn't necessarily staying up a staying up thing, but I'm really getting that you are, because you got the moon here, you know, and you know, I feel like you're probably up late at night over this situation, which I get it. I definitely get it. Yeah, so I'm really sorry that you got to go through this. I'm gonna pull another oracle. I'm probably gonna end up using this deck for the rest of the year, because it is. I don't know if it's just because I'm so connected to this deck, being that it's a Halloween deck. I'm Scorpio. My son's birthday is Halloween. I've slept with this deck more than not all my decks, I guess, but yeah, I definitely. I feel almost more connected to this deck than any other. I don't know. I'm boring you with this info, but we're going to pull from the Halloween Oracle deck now and try to get, you know, just a little more solid advice, you know. Okay. This is unreal. I don't know. I think there's some shadow work needing to be done. Some shadow work needing to be done. This card is, I mean, I almost get this card every time I pull from this. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. I don't know, maybe you already know what that means to you. Maybe look it up. I really don't know. Now this one here kind of almost, Your second oracle card is Spider, Community and Web Weaving. So maybe you guys are you're online, maybe. Maybe you're online, and then now that's going to be what helps you to get through this. Maybe whatever it is that you're doing online will I don't know if you have a channel or if there's, you know, you're in already some support groups online, because I'll tell you what, I did not realize this until I went through some things. There's a support group for everybody, and if you surf all of them, you'll end up finding one that is, you know, that's legit, that's that you would be able to actually reach out to some other people who've been through similar situations or whatever it is. And, you know, because I'm not going to, I guess, give you any type of, obviously, advice. My advice is to work this shit out. Because that's what the cards are telling me. That's my advice. You know, my advice is to work this shit out. You know, talk it out until y'all can't talk no more. You know, and then love each other, right? Make up sex, whatever you want to call it. You know, talk it out, hug it out. You know, so yeah, I just I feel like you guys are gonna do it. You guys are gonna make it happen. You guys are gonna do something that a lot of people can't do or won't do, because it, you know, it's work. I mean, this is gonna be work, right? Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's gonna be worth it, you know, because they are your 4 of Cups, right? They're your happily ever after. You know, I'm getting it's a soulmate, really. But still, all in all, great, amazing. You know, to be able to get through something like this, whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not gambling. It might just be, you know, no job. I mean, got a lazy bum just you know, living off you. Is the only other thing I can see here that I'm kind of maybe feeling, but not really. I don't know about that. But regardless, whatever that situation is that you went through, you know, it's just a lovely energy that it is building. You can just feel it building, you know what I mean? So, but there is a new beginning. You know, there is a tower. Like I said, that tower card did show up there. Look at that. I do like how that thing reflects off my candles. This candle's got a big old flame on it, because I did light up our love candle, our self-love, our newly dedicated self-love candle. Okay, I've been told, and I know you have too, and if you haven't, you are right now. You need to work with your elements more. You need, you know, connect with the divine more. Open yourself more. Meditate more. I say more because I know you're already doing these things. It's just got to be more. Sadhguru said, you know, how about I tell you, I will, you know, for, what did he say, 15 hours, and then you'll have this result. And would you, if I told you that you would be able to do double that, then we'll go 30 hours then, because you're here happy with where you are now. Well, let's do more. You know, because this spiritual walk, it's no different than if you get into fitness. You know, you start working out. It's a lifestyle, right? You can't. It's like anyone who does a diet. They feel like whatever diet they're on, I don't care what diet it is, they feel like there's a day where that diet will never have to be again. Like as if magically your body is going to suddenly just, that's it. You know, I'm fortunate enough that I literally can eat anything I want, and I mean, I eat a lot of it too. And I really just don't gain weight. I do have some sympathy or empathy for people who, you know, actually have to make a really conscious effort, and some have to do, you know, just dedicate themselves to staying fit or in shape, or as in shape as they can, because, you know, I understand there are different scenarios. But anyhow, they think there's a day that the diet just doesn't have to, you don't have to do it anymore. No. This is, oh, I think my vape is about out. Oh yeah, because I took a big old hit there, and that was very not good. Sorry for the commercial break, folks. Welcome back. It's a lifestyle. You're gonna have to. This is the spiritual walk, the spiritual warfare, the spiritual growth. It never ends. Okay. And even this, building the relationship up, that never ends either. You know, you're constantly done, because what happens you build a brand new house. You guys go out, you get a brand new land, never been built on before. You build this brand new, big, awesome house, your dream house. Oh, it's your dream house. You can't even imagine that there would be anything else that you would want any different. Well, that's bullshit, because as soon as you get in that house and you're there for a little while, next thing you know, yeah, let's tear out that wall. We shouldn't have built that wall there. Let's repaint this room. This color doesn't work, right? You're nonstop working on it. Oh, you know what? Let's rearrange it over here. Let's move this stuff all around in a circle over here. Let's do this over here and that over there, right? You're constantly changing things. You're constantly, improving. You're constantly building something, right? I say building, but you know what I mean. You're constantly making changes. So that's the same as a relationship. You're constantly rearranging things. Constantly tearing walls down. Constantly. But again, beautiful. You guys are going to do it. You're going to get through it, and you're going to do it. So get to it. Yeah, I mean, what are you waiting on? You got to just rip the Band-Aid off, right? Looks like you already did. And now you guys are, putting the Neosporin on the wound. Right? But, like I said, it's all going to be worth it. You guys are going to be, this blood, sweat, and tears. This is going to be blood, sweat, and tears. But you got the lovely, King of Cups. And I don't feel like this is, because this can be, in a low vibration. He can be a little conniving, a little brash, a little, over-aggressive type of energy. But this is an evolved King of Cups. This is, like I said, that's where your love starts to really gain momentum. Okay? For sure, that's where it gains momentum. But that's what I have for y'all read. This got into about an hour, so thanks for stopping at the channel here. Zen Readers Only 888. Where we are together manifesting abundance, wealth, health, love, career, money, all the joys of life. So, anyhow, you guys take it easy. Have a great night. We'll see you on the next one.